Women will be testing you in some ways that she doesn't even know she's consciously doing, which is basically what makes them so sneaky. For example, she won't approach you. So women rarely, if ever, will go up and approach you in a scenario like a bar or a party or an event. And this is a way of sneakily testing you because she wants to be with a guy who actually is going to be assertive and dominant and someone who's more masculine, right? It takes that kind of guy to go up to a woman and actually do that approach. So in her head, she's thinking, oh, I just want a guy to approach me. She might not understand why, and that in itself is a test. The actual action of you going over and starting a conversation with a woman is what is going to get her already interested in you from the get-go. If she has to do it, then it's going to put her in her masculine form, and she wants to be in the feminine. She wants to be the receiver. So that's why it's going to be in your benefit to go up and talk to women and make the approach, because it's already displaying a form of confidence, which is what women want in a man. Next, women will test you by not paying the bill. Now, I know it sounds like, oh, women are just doing that because they're gold diggers or because they're cheap, and maybe some are, but that's not the reason. The reason why they want you to pay for the bill is the same reason as before of why they want you to approach them. Women want to be with a protector provider. They want to be with a guy they know who can be wrapped up in his arms, and then they can take care of her. And a great example of that is this example of you paying for the bill. It's a masculine move, it's assertive, it's taking care of the situation, it's being in charge, and women are attracted to that. It's hard for them to actually explain why they want it done, but that's the reason why. They like a guy who's in charge, and you're doing that by taking control. Next, they are not going to ask you out first, and this is another test. Again, same reason. Being an assertive guy and taking action. They want you to lead. In fact, the last 3 tips here have been about leading. You're approaching, you're paying for the bill, you're the one asking them out, you're taking care of the plans. This is all one big test. Again, it's not because women are lazy. They want you to be the ones to take action. I mean, it's funny, right? It's like there's a lot of women out there who want to get on dates. They want to meet men. They say it to me all the time. So you'd think if they want men so bad, why don't they take the lead and take charge? Well, they would, but they're not going to because they want to be with the guy who's in his masculine form doing the things that I'm talking about here. And that even includes making sure that you're asking her out. Here's another one. It doesn't happen all the time. In fact, I got to admit, it's a pretty shitty one if a woman does this, and I wouldn't really love if a woman does this, but I still have to tell you because it is a test that you will see. She will talk to other men in front of you, and sometimes she doesn't even know why she's doing it. It's not on her conscious mind, but she's talking to other guys because she wants to see how you're going to react to it. Are you going to be jealous? Are you going to start a fight over it? Are you going to be bringing this up and going insane over it? Or are you going to be calm, cool, and collected? Now, of course, there is a line here, right? If a woman's doing this all the time, this is not a good sign. This is a red flag. But if a woman does it once or twice and it doesn't seem like a big deal, then you shouldn't make it a big deal. And she wants to know that you're going to be secure enough in yourself that you're not going to explode if it happens every once in a while that she might be talking to a guy. Again, there's a line being crossed. If she's flirting with the guy and you see it, she's flirting with the guy right in front of you, that's a whole different story. But you got to know the difference between is she being nice or is she being flirty. If she's being nice, and this happens every once in a while, then this is in your head and this is not a big deal. But make sure you pass this test and you don't go crazy over nothing. Next, this is not one that she necessarily performs as a test, but she's looking for this, and this is a test in her mind. She's wanting to see how you react to life. How do you react to tough situations? How do you react when the bill comes late when you guys are sitting down for dinner? How do you react when there's a moment where you maybe don't want to hold your patience in because you're waiting for an Uber? Or maybe just a tough situation in your everyday life and work is a little bit stressful. She's watching these things because she wants to know, are you going to handle it like a man? Or are you going to handle it like a person who's going to get weak just because one little small thing happens to you? Or hell, even if a lot of things happen to you, are you able to have the strength and the capabilities to be able to go through the tough things of life, whether small or whether big? She's looking at these things because, again, she's looking for the provider protector. She wants to know that if she's with you, that she's going to be safe. And that's a massive thing for women. So when you are reacting negatively or harshly to all these different areas of life all the time, she's going to see that you're a man who's not effective and does not have the capability. Sometimes women can test you in other dark ways too, where they play mind games with you. Why do women do this? I have a video that you can check out here on the screen. It's called Why Do Women Play Mind Games? Watch that so you can learn more about how women are thinking and how they might be testing you.